The last thing this world needs is more truth tellers. We're full up, no vacancy, because almost everyone thinks they're a truth teller. The guy who works on your car, the clerk at the grocery store, and even the person who asks, "Do you want fries with that?" Self-proclaimed truth tellers all. What would we call those rare individuals who are the opposite of truth tellers? How about pragmatists? We can thank American philosopher Charles Sanders Peirce for inventing the word, and the legendary William James for popularizing it back in the late 1800s. The pragmatist, as I'm defining it, is the exact opposite of a self-avowed truth knower and truth teller. Yes, a pragmatist has plenty of cherished ideas, but none with truth stamped onto them. She's a person who continues to ponder and polish her thoughts, intent on improving them, often with input from others. Pragmatists never say, like a certain politician who will remain nameless, "I am the only one who can fix our problems." No, pragmatists meet and discuss ideas so they can refine their collective thoughts and maybe form a plan of action. And when they come up with something, they don't say things like, "This will be perfect." They say, "Let's try this and see how it works." You might ask, how are we to carry on in these troubled times without believing in the truth of our ideas? And the answer would be, you replace the idea of truth with good old, simple confidence. This is not just wordplay. Truth implies a done-deal finality, while confidence in ideas provides a solid foundation for action that nevertheless remains open for modification. Think of the difference between a train running along an iron track and a four-wheeler speeding over all sorts of terrain. Speaking of confidence, James said, "I live by the practical faith that we must go on experiencing and thinking over our experience, for only thus can our opinions grow more true." Karl Popper is quite a good example of the modern pragmatist I'm celebrating here. He believed that life is problem-solving and that our knowledge grows as we create theories. Then we test and criticize those theories to diminish errors on and on into the future. He added, "Our understanding of ourselves and of the world we live in, like life itself, is constantly changing." Popper's book, The Open Society and Its Enemies, should be required reading for anyone trying to see past our societal polarization. In it, Popper talks about the closed tribal society of magical thinking and eternal truths, and the open society, which sets free our rational, critical powers. It's easy to see that tribal tendencies and totalitarian governments go together, while an open society is necessarily democratic. Popper was known as the gravedigger of communism for showing how the paucity of ideas can bring down a major ideological movement. While the True Believer's motto is, "I'm right, you're wrong, case closed," Popper's motto was, "I may be wrong and you may be right, and by an effort we may get nearer to the truth." Wise words for troubled times.